I've finally done it. I'm back on camera. I know, hang on. That's it. Cool. Awesome. So, it's another video. I am sorry that it's taken so long to film this again. As you can see in the background, things have changed. I've moved things around. But back to it now. And thank you to Ozzy, a cup of tea, for keep pushing me to do this. I kept saying that I was going to do it and I haven't done it. So again, apologies. But this is a new video. And this is the football questions that I put on Facebook for the answers. Question number 1 was, why is there 11 players on a football pitch? Well, on a team. Answer is, I don't have a fucking clue. So that one's done. So I do apologise about the mess in the background and stuff, because I still haven't finished everything I'm doing yet. But it also turns out that the questions aren't loading on the computer. Well, they are, but Facebook on the internet, apparently on the web browsers, are pretty shit. So I'm going to have to load them on my phone and read them from my phone. Question number 2. What is the offside rule? Now, that's one which is never easy to explain regardless of who you're saying it to. So basically, when... Oh, fucking hell, how do you explain it? You can't pass. So if you've got like 3 defenders here, like there, and your player is here, and their goal is here, if a player here passes it past those defenders and they're here to that player, then that's offside. You have to play it before these players here are in line with those players. So it's like, so you can't basically just hoof the ball up the pitch to one of your players up here and then score. And that's basically it. This is actually a genuine question as well. Who was the first £1 million football player? That was Trevor Francis for Birmingham City. So yeah, that's one I probably should know. Who is my favourite football player of all time and why? That would have to be Mikel Forsell, ex-Birmingham City player, Finnish. Absolutely incredible. He's always a cracking player and funny. And he's a nice guy as well, because not just myself but other Blues fans that I know have spoken to Mikel Forsell on Instagram plenty of times, and he is an absolute amazing dude. He's so funny. He's got funny Instagram videos and he's just down to earth, sound as fuck. So Mikel Forsell for me. If you had to support a team which wasn't a British team, which one would you choose? It would have to be Borussia Dortmund. Plainly for the fact is, I don't really follow any teams abroad, and obviously we had Jude Bellingham go over to Borussia Dortmund at the end of last season, so it'd probably be them, plainly for the fact I know a player that plays for him, and a player that I like, so it'd probably have to be them if any. But I probably wouldn't follow a foreign team anyway, because I'm English. I follow the English leagues. Why is Troy Deeney a complete bellend? He's not. He's actually really funny.
Last game full stop. I'm
not that old, cheeky bastard. Sorry, shouldn't swear. Sorry.
Thanks for apologising.
Sorry.
And I think it's every other Midlands team but Birmingham City fans which don't like him. Yeah, a bit of an unfair question. But I think it's fucking amazing. If you had to choose between loving Grealish or losing a leg, which leg would you choose? Take your fucking pick. It doesn't matter which leg I choose. This is a question that has cropped up so fucking much, and I'm sick to fucking death hearing about it still to this day. And it's, why on earth are Blues retiring a shirt for a 17-year-old? Which was Jude Bellingham, which I've already mentioned. Right, okay, so this is where I'm going to fucking lay it down now. So, yeah, I mean, it is a bit daft. Obviously, football players and stuff have their shirts retired because they've like died or something massively honourable has happened, stuff like that. I get that, but the main reason I think they are retiring Jude Bellingham's shirt is because I think it will go to his brother, Job, who is in the academy now at Birmingham. Apparently he's a cracking player as well, so I reckon he'll be wearing the 22 shirt for Jude Bellingham instead of him when he starts playing. So I think that's the reason they've actually retired it, but obviously you can't say that just in case he doesn't get into the team for whatever reason. Furthermore, he's got us financially out of a lot of shit, which, to be fair, yeah, it's still a shirt retirement that's a bit far-fetched, but I mean, he's done us a good job. Like, he only played like a handful of games in the season and scored like 4 goals, I think it was, but it's a cracking sale for us, if anything, and helps us out financially. So I suppose it's the least that the club could do for him. Yes, again, it is OTT, it is a shirt retirement, and it shouldn't happen. Well, it has happened. But again, it's Blues fans aren't salty about it. The main fans which are salty about it are Villa fans, and I'm sure I'll fucking come on to them fuckers further on in this video. How do you think COVID-19 will affect lower league teams and clubs going into administration? Do you think there should be a salary cap to make football less about business? And by doing so, do you think that the Premiership clubs should support the lower leagues clubs during COVID-19? Weird one about this. Obviously, no one knows what the fuck is still going on with financial stuff in COVID-19, especially in football. My view of it is, yeah, possibly the Premier League team should help out the lower league teams. But in a scenario like the end of last season, obviously, Wigan got relegated on points due to some financial shit which was going on. But I think that's bullshit. I mean, I know it's helped my team personally out, which we would have stayed up anyway. But regardless, I think that's bullshit. They shouldn't have had points deducted for that. That's bang out of order. The EFL are corrupt fucking wankers, which nobody likes. I personally think that the lower league should be handed back to Coca-Cola, because they know how to run the lower league football. Unlike bullshit. And on bottles of Coke, you used to be able to win like fucking football like tickets and shit. So that should go back to Coca-Cola. I'm sure the EFL were involved somewhere, but fuck the EFL. Fuck the EFL and fuck the EFL. How many blades of grass does it take to fill an average-sized football pitch? Professional football pitch. The answer to that is 63,350,000 on average. Who was the first international transfer into the Premier League? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the answer to that, so I tried Googling it, and I still couldn't find out the answer because there's that many different responses for it. So I don't have a fucking clue. Be 2 seconds, I need to go for a piss as well, so I won't be a sec. Why don't referees get judged on performances too? Has VAR exposed how crap most of them are? In all honesty, yes, I think you're right. I think VAR has exposed how shit referees are, because VAR, I mean, I thought it was there to double check the referee's mistakes. So if they were just weren't too sure on something, they could go and check VAR and see if it was legit, or double check and say, oh shit, I've made a mistake. VAR's actually showing the true fucking side of things. But it's clearly not being used like that. I think the referees are just as bad as the fucking VAR, to be fair. I don't think there's any right way in doing this. Goal line technology is fucking wank, as we've seen, and so is VAR. So I think referees should be judged, and from what I've seen in the Championship and to a lot of games that I've been to home and away, referees do get judged and they get a lot of shit for it, which, to be fair, they deserve. And a lot of people say, no, they don't deserve it, they're just doing their job. They are, but they're doing their job shit. If I do my job shit, I get judged for it, so I think they should get fucking judged. And furthermore, they're on a lot more fucking money than quite a lot of people, so if they're doing a simple job like that, they should be getting it fucking right. This one's quite funny. So it says, oh shit, it said, why did you once get nutmegged by a dog? Right, I can explain this one. So, this was from Jamie Evans. We were playing football down at the Rec in Stratford. I was in goal. So I was in goal. Jamie had taken a shot which I'd saved. And then out of fucking nowhere, this dog come fucking darting it along. The ball was near my legs and fucking went bang and fucking headbutted this fucking ball straight through my legs and scored. So not did he just nutmeg me, the dog, but he'd also scored the goal as well. So I don't think it's the nutmeg what I'm too embarrassed about. It's the fact that the fucking dog had scored. But this thing had fucking belting it down the fucking pitch. I went bang, hit the fucking ball, nutmegged me and went into the goal. Absolutely the most embarrassing fucking moment of me playing football ever. But it was quite funny, and it makes a funny story to tell. Maybe that's the funny footballing story, I don't know. But that was kind of hilarious, so thanks for bringing that one up. This next one is a question from a salty Villa fan, because he clearly knows the answer to it, but just wants me to put it in the video. How many times have Birmingham City won the FA Cup? The answer to that is 0. Birmingham City have never won the FA Cup. I believe they got to the finals of the FA Cup twice, but have never won it. But we still have a more recent trophy than Villa, so I'm Yeah, I'm happy with that. How many times have you yawned when it comes to Aston Villa's history lessons? William the Bastard was still on the throne when Villa last lifted the FA Cup. Fuck off! Stop sending me messages when I'm trying to read from it. It says, at least we have a history. I'll save you the embarrassment. So the answer to the question then is, how many times have I yawned about Villa singing and fucking praising their history lessons? Plenty of times. The one thing that really fucking annoys me is biggest team in the Midlands, right? Which isn't true, because Leicester is probably the biggest team in the Midlands, I think. So it's not even Birmingham, which obviously would hands out admit that. But yeah, I have yawned plenty of times, right, about that. I think the only song that they know how to sing is Allez, 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 isn't it? That one. They won a cup in 82 or some shit like that, which no one really cares about. So yeah. And now for the actual question we have all been waiting for is... why do you hate Aston Villa so much? I can fucking tell you exactly why I hate Villa so much. So, granted, a lot of my friends are Villa fans. I've got a lot of friends which are Aston Villa fans. But the reason, I wouldn't say hate them so much, but the reason they fuck me off so much, right, is because since I was at school in Solihull when I was younger, I mean, a lot of people there were Villa fans. And I used to have the mick taken out of me all the time for being a Blues fan. All the time. And just took it on the chin. That was going back to when I was fucking young, so this has started at a young age and been going on for years. That only ever gets worse. So obviously Birmingham City, they're rivals, and Birmingham City is the team that I support, if no one knew that, which I find very, very fucking hard to believe. Their rivals are Aston Villa. Aston Villa fans think they are the best thing since sliced fucking bread. Not just the Midland teams will tell you that, but also the other Premier Leagues will also tell you that. Aston Villa fans, if they could suck a fart out their own arsehole, they would. That's pretty much the basis of it. Going back to the last question, all you ever hear about is their history. The fans, they're salty as fuck no matter what happens. They always post about Birmingham, and obviously I get called obsessed when I mention anything about Villa at all. I even uploaded that video, right, of fucking Google giving shit to Aston Villa. Opinions on Aston Villa.
Fuck Aston Villa. Why would you want to support a club that has colours on their kit and where the fans have 6 fingers on each hand and fuck their own family members? I think I will pass. A Google search result also shows that Aston is just a scummy little suburb of Birmingham. Keep right on. Shit on the Villa.
Fair enough. Thank you. Now, when that had happened, my Facebook, and it wasn't me that done it, but Facebook had actually toned down my notifications and shit because I was getting that many death threats off Villa fans, and like loads of abusive messages, that they decided to tone it down. So that video actually went viral, and I was getting messages off people turning around saying, yeah, that video's doing the fucking rounds around Birmingham again. And I found it hilarious. It was getting shared by fucking professional boxers and like famous people in Birmingham. Like it was so funny. The last time I checked it, it had like 420,000 views or something daft on it, and been shared like well over like 5,000 times. It was absolutely nuts. Like I did it just as a joke, and it fucking hit the fan. So I was getting shitloads of like abusive messages off Villa fans and stuff, and yeah, it was hilarious how wound up they were getting. I can't post anything on Facebook about Blues or Villa without a Villa fan commenting on it, or laughing at it, or putting a sly little reaction. They're shit at arguing. If you fucking put anything on about Blues or Villa, they just do not know what to say whatsoever but give you shit. Backing at facts, yeah, they can do a little bit, but there's only so much of that they can do before they look like a twat. So I find it quite funny. They're the saltiest fans ever, and the easiest to wind up. Hands down, you can wind a Villa fan up fucking easily. I have never found it any easier to wind up any other fucking fan in the world than a Villa fan. It's the easiest thing to do, and if you want any sort of attention from it at all, just whack something on Facebook and they come fucking crawling. It's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, obviously they are a better team than us, proven because they're in a higher league, just about. And like I said, I've got a lot of fans which are Villa fans, but all in all, the banter is pretty funny between Blues and Villa, and granted, I think 9 times out of 10 I think Blues fans win, and that's not me being biased. Again, it's just Villa fans being shite at arguing about anything and then have to fucking dig you personally because they can't think of anything else to say. The Villa fans did not have anything to say about what I was saying, so they were just fucking personally digging. And this is why I don't like them, because it's, yeah, they take things personally. And I think that's pretty much it. That was all the football questions I got asked. I did have some ideas for new videos and stuff, but that's gonna, look at my hair, man. That's why I wear a cap all the time now. That's all the questions, and obviously I did have ideas for more videos, and they've gone out the window. But I might start streaming a lot more now. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I promise I won't leave it as long next time. I've got the setup behind me and stuff I've got now is absolutely incredible, and it's going to be a lot easier to start making these videos. So fingers crossed. I'm on my way to a new logo as well, because obviously I did copy one a little bit, which is the one that you saw at the beginning of this video. So yeah, if anybody wants to help out with anything and make logos and shit and try and help them out as much as possible, then 100% I'd love to hear from you, so please let me know. If not, then obviously I'll just carry on paying other people to do it. But if I'd rather people that I know do it, I don't mind helping you out, and obviously you'll get mentioned in the videos as well. But I want to start getting this channel fucking rocking now. Let's do it. Second video done.